So my little munchkins, we're sorting out the delivery. We've pulled them all out. Let's see what we've got. Let's go and see what jars and what's going to fit where. I'll give you the whole story from when they come in through the door. So we've got these plastic ones, which we haven't started using yet. Oh, we've got a few mixture of pots in there, another few mixture of pots in there, different sorts, different types. We've got a backup cupboard. Also, we're not short of a jar or two. We always make sure we've got plenty. So let's choose one. Here's a nice one, nice clean one. Label showing. That's sort of a middle one, a medium one. We'll have a medium, and let's have a small one. Let's have a small one. Right. So let's get our jars and let's go see. I'm walking like a duck because it's between my legs. Let's go see what's going to fit where and what's going to match, because not always do I put this, not each one. Sorry, Sade, I'm going to turn you down a bit. We'll get a copyright strike maybe, yeah, from listening to Sade, yeah. So anyway, where should we begin? Let's do the big jar. There's loads of these, isn't there? I've sort of tried to separate them out, see what we've got. They'll fit in there, no problem. So let's get the biggest jar, give it a bit of a preparation of a thing. Let's put you there. I don't know what you can see. You might see a certain amount. You might see nothing. I've only got one hand, come on. Let's put you there. So what I'm doing is tapping them down. I'm halfway through. Give them a bit more of a drink. Yeah, let's put a few more in. It makes a big difference when you fill them. Just tap them down. Just gently give them a tap. And give them a drink as you're going along. So we just gently tap it in. You'll be surprised how many more you get in by tapping. You know, you just tap, 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 tap. Just keep tapping away. Just keep tapping away like that. And just might get the extra one or two in. Just that little, you know, extra one or two will do. That'll do the trick now. So that's now full. So let's give it a really good drink, because you don't really know when you're going to come and open this jar again. It might be days, it might be weeks, it might be years. So that's ready to go on the shelf. Let's try a smaller one. Will all them go in there? Oh, there's a good chance. A bit fiddly though, aren't they, for this job? They might go, there we are. They'll go in there, won't they? Yeah. So, same again. Actually, we'll do those ones. Yeah. I reckon they'll go in there. Yeah. So let's give it a drink. Give it a drink. Let's, where are we going to put that now? I'm going to dangle you there. No, not one. Let's see, just drop them in, look, drop them in. Let's put them in. I've put a few of the little black ones together, but they're much the same. They're pretty much the same. Yeah, we're about halfway. Give it a tap down. Give it a bit of a drink. Bit of a drink. There we are. Give it a bit of a tap down again. There we are. Oh, this is going to fall just nicely in there. No, it's not quite full. Will I risk putting them in there as well? Sometimes you put things together. Maybe not. What have we got? That'll go there because it's not quite full. It's nearly full. Actually, I'm going to leave. Oh, they're a similar size, aren't they? Will they go in there? They might just go in there. And it creates a contrast, so they're easy to see. So I haven't wasted a. Give them a good drink. I haven't wasted a jar by not filling it to the top. They're similar, aren't they? And there's the difference. So come on then. Oh, let's go on. Let's go and find a home for these now. This is quite. I must put them in order. I should put them in order, but I don't. You like jam in there? Yeah. That'll push into there on the edge. That'll push in there on the edge. That'll stay there, and because you can see them. Let's try and find another space. Yeah, that'll fit in there, and you can see where they are. Look, in amongst the rest of them. So that's the whole process. They come in, I sort them out into jars. If I'm looking for that or a similar size, they're sort them together. I put them. Sometimes I mix the colours because they're easy to see the difference. There are different ones in there. And that's what I do. I just put everything. Now you see I've got a bit of space on there, and I've got a few small ones that I can throw in there. Add that one up. But I try to keep all the jars full because I'm struggling for space. Yeah, I try to keep all the jars full, and when they use a bit, or mix and match them and put them all together. So anyway, that's the journey from when they come through the front door to when they go on the shelf. Yeah. Maybe I need an SOS sending out to me. Just another thing that I do. Don't put that by there. Oh, that nearly caught fire. Look, it melted the bag. I put it too close to the fire. Anyway, if nuts come in and bolts come in, I tend to spend ages and ages putting them together. I prefer keeping them as a pair, nuts and bolts. So if you're looking for a nut, you'll find the bolt for it, or if you're looking for a bolt, you'll find the nut with it. So it's something that I tend to do when I'm putting them away. If I can get them put together, I always put the nuts and the bolts together. And I went looking for one to show you, but I didn't find one. But look, put the nuts and bolts together. I always put the little bolts together whenever I keep them as complete sets. See there, look. I keep them as nuts and bolts. So I know if I can find the bolt, I'll find the nut. I always try and keep them together. And do them together when I can. Like that, look. If I'm looking for that bolt, fine, but if I'm looking for that nut, I know it's in there all together. So I try to keep the nuts and the bolt together as pairs. I don't keep them separate, you know. Oh. Nut and bolt together, nut and bolt together, look. I tend to try and, you know, so you don't have to search separately for a nut if you've got the bolt, or you don't have to find separately for the bolt if you've got the nut. And they're easier to see. Say if you're looking for a nut, say you wanted a nut that size, well, all you have to do is find the bolt that size, and chances are there's a nut on it. Yeah. Just, you know, just Just my way of doing things. So you don't have to search for two things, you've always got one thing. And sometimes you have to go up there and look. So I only made a little small handful of them, so we better go and find. Well, now the furniture's back in the house. Oops. Now the furniture's back in the house. Oh damn, I've snapped that off now. Oh no, it only pulls on. Right, we'll put that back on. Anyway, now the furniture's back in the house, I can get rid of the wing and give me a bit of space to move around. This place is lethal. Right, hold on. Right, here we go. Right. So we've only got a handful. Not enough to put in a jar. So, let's find a home. Let's find a home for them. We've got to put them with something similar. The same and similar. We've got space to put them in there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. They're little ones. Nylox. Slightly different look. I try to keep Nylox separate. Let's have a look. We're going to put them here. We're going to share this space here, look. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull them forward. Yeah. We'll pull them forward like that. And then we'll put these in there on the back. There we are, look. So they're the similar sort of thing to what's there. And I'm looking and searching. Same again, I do that because they're two different colours. Two completely different things, so they're easy to see and spot, you know. So anyway, I'll keep going. Finding a home for all this stuff, and that's how it all disappears into the shells, and that's why you have to go looking and searching when you want something. It's just to save space because I've got a little everything. I just put similar things together. So let's put them in there. Let's put them down in there, look. That's that sort, right? We've got a few of these to go in. They'll all go in there. Again, give them plenty of drink. Just tap them down. Just keep tapping them down. Giving them plenty of a drink as they go. Because they're sort of similar to studs, the thread either end. I'll put them in there as well. Yeah. I'll put them in there to go with them.
Would you like the special?
Put in there. In there. So they just, yeah, they disappear when you tap them. They'll all find their way eventually. Got a few more left here, look. Put them in there. Aha, voila. All of a sudden, I've got a full jar. So it's not the same, but it's similar, stud. So I'm looking for a sort of a stud or something that will do the same sort of a job. You know they're all in the jar mixed. And them, look. I had to place them in very carefully, so I got as many as I could in there. Yeah, and as tight as I could, get them all in.